This is Getting On With Life, Biblical Wisdom for Successful Christian Living. And this title is Joy from Joy. A young woman shared with me recently about her struggle with feeling care for others. That feeling became a sore point for her. She recounted how many times she would shoulder responsibility, notice things that needed to be done, take time to be generous toward others, and so on. At times, she was seen as being too caring. At other times, she found herself the only one taking up cleanup tasks or trying to fix an issue before it became a bigger problem. At times, she struggled with wishing she didn't have such a sense of responsibility and could walk past a mess or leave people in their misery or let the problem get out of hand without the sense that she should do something. In reality, it's a wonderful blessing to have people who are tuned in to needs and who can and will meet them. Sadly, however, such people end up being taken for granted and even abused by being left to do the dirty work others should take on. She had attended an event where people were encouraged to be encouragers and to look out for others. People were urged to be people who give momentum to others by helping them past their stalemate to get going again. That might be by kind word or smile or a pat on the back. Helping others who needed a hand was prompted as a godly and wonderful thing to do, as a gift to others. That perspective really resonated with the young woman. She realized her joy could be that she brought joy to others. Each time she took time out to support someone else, encourage them, and care about them, or to smile, lend a helping hand, or be there for someone, she was giving them joy. She realized that by giving joy to others, she would be giving joy to herself. That switched her perspective from being burdened with chores to the idea that she was a blessing and would be blessed for blessing others. We are blessed to bless, and blessed when we bless. She was in the perfect place to enjoy a huge amount of blessing by giving away a huge amount of blessing to others. Jesus gave us the truth that we are more blessed when we give than when we receive. The Apostle Paul quoted that to the church leaders at Ephesus. In Acts 20, verse 35, "Remember the words of the Lord Jesus, how he himself said, 'It is more blessed to give than receive.'" We can each struggle as that young lady did. We can know we are supposed to take responsibility and do the right thing, but also recognize that people will take advantage of us when we are too willing to help out. Many people are all too glad to leave chores and dirty work to others. It's galling to do the right thing but feel used when we do. However, with that attitude, we are thinking of ourselves, not of serving the Lord or receiving his reward. Everything we do is supposed to be done for the Lord, not for our bosses or for ourselves. In Colossians 3:17, Paul says, "Whatever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God and the Father by him." And in Colossians 3:23, "Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people." And in Ephesians 6:5 and 6, "Obey your earthly masters with respect and fear and sincerity of heart, just as you would show to Christ, and not only to please them while they are watching, but as servants of Christ, doing the will of God from your heart." If we see serving or going the extra mile or doing the neglected dirty work from our human perspective, then we compare ourselves with those taking advantage of us. But if we serve and go the extra mile and do the dirty work as an act of worship to God from our hearts, then it's an entirely different thing. It doesn't matter who gets the advantage because we are serving Christ, not man anyway. What's more, we are being a blessing, so we will be blessed. We become part of God's blessing to mankind. God causes rain to fall on good people and evil people, because that expresses who he is. When we bless even those who sneer at us as if we were nothing more than menials, we are acting like God does. In Matthew 5:44 and 45 it says, "Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous." You are a gift to the earth. You are the salt of the earth, and you are light in a dark world. That makes you one of those who makes the world a better place, for all the people, good and evil. In Matthew 5:13 and 14, Jesus said, "You are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world." Don't be afraid to be a blessing, even if others sneer or take advantage of your willingness to do the right thing. You don't have to be like those people. You can be like God by being a blessing even to your enemies. Don't be afraid to be different and to make a difference. Don't be afraid to bless others and be blessed in return. When you do the right thing, you will discover how sweet it is to receive joy within you from the joy you give to others. It's the blessing of joy from joy. God bless you.